Hello everyone, it's Jen with A-List Party Favors, and we're back with the highly requested video, chip bag tutorial and mock-up. Let's go. Hello everyone, it's Jen with A-List Party Favors, and we're back today with a new template. This is something new for 2020. I am going to be showing you guys how to create a chip bag template on Photoshop. That's right, Photoshop. So if you guys don't have Photoshop and you're watching this video, go ahead and click the link. I have a link in the description that lets you download Photoshop. Yes, there is a monthly subscription, but right now they're offering Photoshop for 3 months for free. So you get it for 90 days for free. Isn't that great? So we're going to go ahead and start off. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to head over to Photoshop. Today we're going to be creating some Boss Baby chip bags. Isn't that cool? Let's get going. So I'm going to share to you guys with our APS chip bag template, and here it is on the screen. So to start off, we have a description of our chip bag, just to let you guys know how to create your chip bag, and I'm going to show you how it's going to look when we finish. So give me 1 second to pull it up for you guys so I can show you a quick chip bag of how something will look. Let's see, 1 second. Okay, it's still open on my other computer, so I have to close it first because it's telling me that it's open. And then I can go ahead and show you guys how they look. So give me 1 second. Let me see why it's open over here. Okay, let's see if we can try to open it again. Okay, it's saying it's still open. Okay, we'll figure that out later. But for now, I'm going to show you guys how we make the chip bag. Okay, so actually it's still recording in the background because I did share it from my other computer, so it's still sharing. So I'm going to show you guys how we can go to Google and we're going to download the font. So let me go ahead and share this screen with you guys. So if you don't already have the Boss Baby font, you will need to download it. So I simply went to Yahoo. I'm going to change it to Google because I like Google better than Yahoo. So let's go to google.com. And then we're going to put here free Boss Baby fonts. Okay? So we're going to put free Boss Baby font. You're going to see a variety of different websites that have the free Boss Baby font. So we're going to click on the first one and see if we like it. We see the preview. We see how it looks. We like it. So we're going to click download. Okay? Once you click download, you'll see two styles pop up. One will say the open type font style. You double click it. Another screen will populate. Once that screen populates, it's going to tell you, do you want to print or if you want to install? I'm going to click on install. Okay? I'm not sure if I had that on this computer already. I might have it already. Excuse me. I don't have it, so it did go ahead and install. So then we're going to go back. I've already downloaded all of the different clip arts that I want to use, and I'll show you guys here the different downloads. So let's go back here. This is what I was trying to show you guys. I was trying to show you guys a completed chip bag. This is an African Boss Baby chip bag, and this was for a child named Peyton. As you can see, it has no pictures on there because the client didn't want any pictures on there. So it has the Boss Baby theme. So we have a clip art here, a message on the back, the logo, my logo on the side, nutrition facts, and Cheetos in the background, barcode, happy first Burton, and that's the completed chip bag. So let's go back to our template. This is how it looks. So this is just a guideline for you guys to know exactly how it goes. So this is the top of the chip bag. Of course, this will be the center of the front. Of course, you guys can check us out on our website, which is ALISTPARTYFAVORS.com. We have a Facebook page, A-List Party Favors, an Instagram page, A-List Party Favors, and our YouTube channel, which you're watching right now, which is A-List Party Favors. So if you have not like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, go ahead and do that now before we go ahead and start this tutorial. So I gave you guys about 5 seconds. Okay, so here we have our chip bag. This is just a guide. So right here we see the blue looks cyan, like a light blue. If you look at your layers panel on the right hand side, it says to turn off while designing. This is just a guideline to tell you, to show you, okay, this is the girl version that just popped up. See, I was sharing it from my computer. So now this is a different design, and it has a picture actually on it. So this was one of my clients. Her name was Carly, and she has a beautiful picture on there, and she has the Boss Baby images. So I just showed you guys how a finished look can look after you finish designing. So here we have the girl version. This is Doritos. It has some nachos down here. And then we have the boy version. So let's go back to our template. Sorry about that. It just popped up. So like I was saying on the layers panel, you can turn off these guidelines just by clicking on the eyeball. The only reason why I put these guidelines here is to let you know, to make sure that any images or any text doesn't pass this guideline, because that's where you're going to be folding the chip bag at, and you don't want anything to be covered up by glue when you're gluing the chip bags. So we're just going to turn these off, and then all of the wording, we're going to just turn them off, okay? This is all just details so you know exactly how to design your chip bag. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my APF Academy logo and the top of the chip bag. I don't need any of this stuff here, so I can basically delete them because I don't need them. It's just a guide. I was showing you guys how to do it. But I don't want to distract the view, and I want you to understand everything that you're doing, so I'm gonna just delete the layers. Okay, so to start off with, we have our background layer. Let's go. We have our front center layer. We can turn it off, turn it back on, and then we have our side. So this right here is the left, and you can turn it off and on. On your screen when you're looking on Photoshop, it's your left. But when you print out the actual chip bag, it will be your right side, okay? And then here, that's why it says right back screen, left flat. So if you turn it off, you'll see it there. So we can pretty much adjust this front center, go to edit, free transform, and let's just use our shift button to just fix it up a little bit so it's not overlapping to the back, okay? Let's press the check mark. Boop, boop, boop. So we can pretty much turn off all of these things. We have the guidelines to let you know. This is the top portion. I see a lot of people when they're designing their chip bags, they put like a glitter design on the top and the bottom. This is just to let you know that this is where your glue is going to go pretty much. So when you're assembling your chip bags, you're going to glue the top and the bottom and the sides, okay? You can also use a crimper to crimp your chip bags. I'm not big on crimping, but a lot of people like to crimp. So you want to minimize the designs that you put on the top and the bottom because they will be crimpled, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see here. So we're going to go to File, Place Embedded, and I've already downloaded a lot of different clip arts. So I'm going to go to Quick Access, and let's go ahead and view all of the clip arts that I've downloaded already. I'm going to start off with my digital paper. So these are all my digital papers that I have downloaded from Etsy. I purchased them from Etsy, and I'm just going to put a cute clip art just to show you guys a quick little design that you can design on Photoshop. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is actually a digital paper. So I went to File, Place Embedded, and now I'm going to just stretch it out so that it fits my entire chip bag, okay? And this is going to be a quick tutorial. I do one-on-one classes. You guys can sign up for one of my classes on my website, which is www.alistpartyfavors.com. I'm not going to go fully in depth, but I am going to show you how a chip bag is supposed to look. Well, the A-list style, how I make them. And then I'm going to show you guys a mock-up. So it'll pretty much look something like this or like this, okay? Something quick and simple. Okay, like I did earlier, I downloaded the font. So if you want to start off with the font, that's totally fine. We're going to click on our text tool, which is the letter T, and we're just going to click inside somewhere in the chip bag to enter our text. So we're going to type in, thank you for coming. Let's make sure it's all capital letters, because if it's not caps, then you will not see the design of the Boss Baby when you're typing it up. So we're going to put thank you for coming to Gavin's party. Okay, right now you're like, okay, Jim, what are you doing? I can't see anything. It's fine. We're going to go to the move tool. We're going to move it over and center it. We're going back to our text tool. We're going to highlight everything. It's at 36. You're going to make it smaller to like a 24. And then we're going to hit the check mark. We're going to go to our FX button, which is under our layers panel. Click the FX button, and we're going to click stroke. Okay, because the font is white, you don't see anything, so you have to change it. So we're going to just change our settings and our strokes. We're going to change it from center to outside, and we're going to change the color from white to black. And I may change the colors again later on, but it's just so that we can see the text. So we're going to glide it over on the size, just so it's thicker, so we can see it. Press OK. Okay. We're going to go back to our text tool. We're going to highlight everything because right now it's too spaced out. It looks yucky, so we have to fix it. We're going to go to our properties panel here. We're going to scroll down, and we're going to change the size. Remember the size? I think we changed it to like a 32. So now we're going to change the size of the spacing as well. Okay. So now you see it says thank you for, it says cooling. So let's add an M, coming to Gavin's party. Okay. Period. Now, you don't see the period. I'm putting period, you don't see it. And that's because when you have special characters and special fonts, they don't always have the periods and the commas, the hyphens, they don't have it. So you have to go to your text tool, highlight that specific thing that you're trying to change, and you just have to find a similar font and change it. So let's see. Big Noodle, you can use that. Okay, so then when you look at it, you have two. Then we have the hyphen, the comma. We're gonna change it to that Big Noodle as well. And then you'll see it there. And then now we can simply make it bigger. Okay, so you can see exactly what you're doing.
And we can even change this around and say, thank you for coming to my 5th birthday, boss party. Okay, and we can say love, comma, and then Gavin. That way we don't need all the extra stuff. So then here, of course, we have to highlight and then change it again. So we can see the comma. Now we see the comma. Boom, there it goes. All right, so we have our message. Remember, we don't want it to be all the way to the edge or here, so we're going to make it a little smaller. So we're going to highlight the text, and we're going to make it a 24. And then boom, we have it. I think what I did was all lowercase because I don't see any of the designs in the Boss Baby. So I'm just going to do it the easy way. I'm going to go here. I'm going to make it all caps. And now you see all of the designs have populated on the text. And there you have it. So now we're going to go to the front, and we're going to put happy 5th birthday. Okay. Change the font. Highlight everything. Let's delete that. Capital. Happy 5th birthday. Okay. Now we're going to highlight the text. Okay, computer, what's going on? Text tool. Let's highlight it. We're going to change this to the Boss Baby theme. So let's type in Boss Baby. Okay. This is the focal point. So we, of course, we want it to be bigger than everything else. So 48 is pretty good right now. That's fine. Check mark. Let's go back to the layers panel. Click the FX button. Hit a stroke so we can see what's going on. Okay. Let's go back to the text tool. Let's highlight the text. Now we need some spacing because it looks too much close together. We can't really read what's going on. We're going to go back to our properties panel, and we're going to make the space bigger at 48. There we have it. Okay. And we're just going to move that up right now. It looks pretty plain, but that's fine. We're going to do the A-list effects afterwards. We just want to get all of our graphics, all of our words placed into our chipbag, so that's fine. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to File. We're going to go to Place Embedded. And we already have our digital paper down packed. So we're going to go back to Quick Access, go back to Downloads. And we're going to look for our images. Okay, so let's start looking at our images and see what we want to place. And no, I don't want that one. Let's see. And no, I don't want that one. We're just looking through everything. Okay, I like the one with the brown. Okay, so we have the Boss Baby image. I'm just going to drag the size using my mouse. And I'm going to place it where I want it to go. Okay, so we can pretty much bring it to where we want it to go. That looks good to me. Enter to set it and place it in place. Oh, we forgot to put the child's name. Let's go back. So let's go ahead and use our text tool and put Gavin for Gavin. We're going to go ahead and check mark, go to our FX button, hit our stroke, and add a stroke. So we have Gavin there. Okay, we're going to go back to our text tool. We're going to highlight it because we want it to be bigger than what it is because that's our focal point. That's the child's name. We want it to stand out. Okay, got it? Good. Place it. Now let's go back to File, Place Embedded. We're going to go ahead and get some more images. Let's go back and see what else we have here. Let's see. I think I have some more here. Okay, I like the boss babies with the crowns on there. So we're going to get this one, and we're going to get him and put him on this side here, and we're going to put him right there, okay? Let's close Carly. We don't want a Carly. Let's go back to our template. Okay, we didn't place it. So you see what happened there? We didn't click place, and we ended up going to another chip bag. So what happened was it didn't save it. It didn't place it on the chip bag. So we're going to go back to File, Place Embedded. It saved our last location. We're going to drag the corners. We're going to move it with our mouse, place it where it needs to go, and press the check mark, okay? Let's move this over a little bit. I don't think we're going to add any pictures. It's going to be a quick tutorial, so I'm going to add another picture down here. Remember, we're using all the ones with the crown, so we're going to look for something else with the crown on there. So let's just go back. I don't think all of them have the crowns. This one is pretty cute. Are we using the one with the afro? Yes, we are. So we can pretty much take him and put him right there, okay? Boom. Enter. And now what we're going to do, before we go ahead and make our text look beautiful, we're going to add the actual Boss Baby logo, because we forgot to put that there. So let me move this text up a little bit more and move this Gavin up some more so we can move this little image up, okay? And you see these little grid lines as I'm moving it
over. This is telling me that it's centered on my chip bag. Okay, so I'm going to go File, Place Embedded. I'm going to go back up to Quick Access, go back to Downloads, and I think my actual logos are under here, okay? So, oopsie doopsie. I think these are all for girls, though. No, they're not. Some of them are boys. Okay, we can use these. So these actually have, let me make it bigger so you guys can see, okay? These are actually Boss Baby logos, and I purchased these from Etsy, okay? From a shop on Etsy. I'll leave it in the description bar below. So these actually have different color, different variants, different gradients of Boss Baby logos. So we have the boy Boss Baby, and we also have some girl Boss Babies, okay? So I'm going to use a boy Boss Baby because I'm making a boy Boss Baby theme. So I'm going to click on the black one, which is number 20, and I'm going to hit place, okay? I'm going to drag the corners, and I'm just going to place it down here. All right, enter, and it's placed. All righty. So now I think I can even add some more clip arts on the corners. We'll see. Okay, so what I didn't add the first time, and I should have added before, is my type of chip bag. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this smaller. So I'm going to add all of these words on one line, the happy 5th birthday. So I'm going to highlight it, make it smaller, make maybe like a 18 or something. That's too small. 24 looks all right, okay? Because I want to add some more details. So we'll leave it small like that for now. Let's add the nutrition facts, my logo, and then we'll finalize the whole look. So I'm going to click back on the background, which is Boss Baby little colorings, because that's where I want my my Doritos or my Cheetos icons to be. I don't want it to be on top of the picture. So all I did was click on the layer that has the digital paper, okay? I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Place Embedded. I'm going to go back out, and I'm going to look for my nachos, okay? Because it's going to be a Doritos chip bag. Okay, boom! Look how big it is. We're going to go ahead and drag the corners and make it smaller, and we're just going to find somewhere where we can place this Doritos. You can either put it down here, up here. I like to play around. Sometimes I put it up here, but by the time I finish designing the chip bag, it'll be somewhere else, okay? So for now, we're going to put it there. Then I'm going to go back to File, Place Embedded, and I'm going to look for my Doritos logo, okay? Now, if you take my one-on-one course, I send you all of these styles. So I pretty much make it easy for my students that are taking my course because I send them all of these little goodies so they already have it. So if they're want to learn how to make chip bags, I send them like the graphics that they'll need to make the chip bags already so they have it, okay? So let's go back. So now, like I said, sometimes you could be making a chip bag, you could place everything where it's supposed to go, and then you're like, I don't like it how it is, let me change it around and move it around. So sometimes your design doesn't look how you started out with. It looks nothing like how you started out with. So now I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I don't want anything where it is. So I'm going to just change everything around right now. So I'm just clicking on the layers and moving it around, okay? And I think I want my Boss Baby to the top. See how I'm just moving everything? Because now I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I want everything somewhere else, okay? And that's totally fine. It's okay That's why sometimes you see people send the client multiple designs for them to choose which one they want, because sometimes you don't want the same thing over and over again. Sometimes you don't want the Doritos at the top. You want it at the bottom. So it all depends on your mood. Sometimes you have to step away from the computer. Sometimes you won't get it all done at the same session that you're trying to make the chip bags. You won't get everything done at the same time. Sometimes you need to take a break.
Totally fine. Okay, so we're adding this here. Now I can go back and fix my fonts up and make it how I want to make it. Okay, I'll make this bigger. I think maybe a 32. Because remember, these are going to fold, so you don't want your text to be caught up in the back. Okay, I know my text looks plain right now, but don't worry, I'm going to hook it up in a second. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to position everything on how I like it. Okay, we'll work on the text last. So I'm just moving everything around. I think I'm going to bring him down some more, like that. And I just might add some more little icons just to make it pop, okay? So let's see. Let's go back to file. We're going to add some more little clip arts to this design. Let's see. Okay, we can add him. And what we going to add him? What we going to add him? Okay, we can add him here, okay? And then we could take the one behind him. Okay, I don't know why it's not moving. Okay, we can take him, okay? Boom, there you go. All right. Now let's see if we find another one that looks similar to that to put on the opposite side. If not, we can just put both of them on each side. So let's see. Okay, we can put this one. Okay. Boom. There you go. Now it's coming together. Okay. We're gonna make him a little smaller. You know they got some big heads. So we're gonna file, we're gonna edit, free transform. And I'm just making sure it's proportion and it fits where I'm trying to put it. Okay. Remember, I don't want it too close to the edge because that part is gonna be sealed, and we don't want any distractions. So I'm gonna move this a little bit up. They don't have to read Doritos like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the happy birthday and the gathering should be the focal point. So I'm just moving everything up. Now what I'm gonna do is go to the Doritos logo layer, and I'm gonna duplicate that layer. The reason why I'm duplicating that layer is because I'm gonna add it to the back like this. Go to edit, free transform, drag the corners, make it smaller, because we want them to see the type of chip bag it is in the back. Okay? Boom.
File, place embedded, go to your downloads, and I'm going to add a nutrition facts. You can find nutrition facts from Google. All you got to do is put the type of chip that you're looking for, and you just, boom, click one in. After you sign it, size it to that location, okay? And then you're going to, I'm just using my shift, holding my shift down, and I'm just positioning it, okay? I positioned it in. I'm going to put it behind this layer so that that Doritos goes on top of that. I'm going to move it up a little bit more because I still have to put my UPC code and my actual A-list Party Favors logo. Okay. So now we're going to go to File, Place Embedded. Like I said, I send my students all of these barcodes and everything, so they already have it when we're doing our session. So all I'm doing is putting my UPC code here, lining it up, making sure that it's the same size as everything. Okay. Boom. And then the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move this up some because I need space on my logo. They got to know who created this masterpiece. Okay. Never short sell yourself. Even if you're designing for an event planner, baby, it's coming with my logo. It's coming with my logo. My logo's going to be on there, sweetie. So I'm just going to put A-list Party Favors logo. Where is my logo? Where is my logo? Let's see my logo. Where is my logo? Okay, this is This is one of my newer computers, so everything not on here. Everything's on my other computer. So I'm going to place it right there. Okay. All right. Boom. I'm just going to move it up a little bit because I don't need my website cutting off when we print this out. Okay. So I'm showing you guys how to make this on Photoshop, and I'm going to show you guys how to assemble it as well. Now you're looking.
Okay, Jen, are we done? Are we done yet? Nope, we're not done. We're not finished yet. I'm either going to add this picture, I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to add it to the back. Okay? I'm going to go to edit, free transform, and I'm just going to make it smaller. Okay? Boom. Now, here comes the fun part. This is why people take my class. This is why people take my one-on-one sessions, because they want to know how my chip bag's going to look like everybody else's on. Okay? I'm going to do this really quick. If you can't catch on,
take my class. Sorry for you. Let's start with the logo. I just added a stroke and a bevel to the Boss Baby. And I just added an outer glow. Okay? I can go to edit. I can go to free transform and make it bigger. Like so. If I wanted to. Just to make it stand out more. Okay? I can even take these because I don't want it to be obstructed by that glow that I just added. And I just put it on top of that layer. Okay? Boom. Now I'm going to go to, I don't want, it's already too much white going on. So I'm going to change this font from white. I'm going to use the color picker tool. It's at the top header. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on a color that's a part of my digital paper already. Okay? So let's see. Do I want to do the lighter blue or the darker blue? Okay, I think I'm going to do the darker blue. I'm going to click it. And then I'm going to change my stroke from the black to the whites. Okay? I'm going to add a bevel. And then my outer glow, I'm going to change it to that lighter blue. Like that. Okay? But I'm going to change the size because I don't want it to be too much where it takes out of the design. I'm going to increase my stroke. And then boom. You see how that completely changed the design already? I went from this plain color to this blue color and it looks completely better. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing with gather. Make sure I put my check mark. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to use my color picker tool. Change the color like that. Press OK. Click on my FX button. I'm going to change the stroke from black to white. Okay? Increase the size of my stroke just to make it pop out some more. Okay? Add a bevel, not too much. The standard is fine for this tutorial. And I'm just going to add a glow, okay? It's going to give me that white glow. I'm going to change that white glow to the lighter blue that's in my digital paper. Press OK. Change the size and decrease it. And boom, there we have it, okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing to the back. I'm going to highlight the color. Use my color picker tool. If you guys can get this the 3 times that I said it, I don't know what to tell you. Click on this. Boom, okay? Click on my FX button. Click on that stroke. Change the color from black to what, you guys? To white. That's right. Add my intensity of my size to my stroke. That's fine. Add an outer glow. Outer glow. Change the color to the light blue. That's on my design. Decrease the size. Don't forget to add that bevel. There you go. And press OK. Booyah! Now, doesn't that look completely better than what we had before? Yes, I know. It does. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to File. We're going to go to Save As because we want to save this. If you have a computer that doesn't have a lot of space, you won't save it to your computer. Save it to your iClouds, your cloud documents, okay? But if the computer has space, that's fine. I'm going to save it to my downloads. I'm going to change the name. Whenever you purchase a template or something, you always have to change the name so you don't change your templates. So I'm going to put Gavin Boss Baby. Okay. APF chip bag, that's fine. I'm going to save it as a PSD. Always save it as a PSD because you need to be able to go back and edit your design if you have to. Okay, if you're starting off and you're making up chip bags and you're starting to design, you want to send your clients a mock-up, okay? And when you start sending them mock-ups, if they want changes, you want to be able to send them changes of the mock-up, okay? 1 second. Okay, so once you save it as a PSD, you're going to go back and you're going to save this as a JPEG. We're saving it as a JPEG just so I can show you how to make a mock-up, okay? And if you're sending this for a client for digital purposes, so they're buying a digital file, always send them a PSD. So we're going to go ahead and save this as a PSD as well, just so I can show you guys. You're going to go here to save as type, and you're going to save it as a PDF, not PSD. PDF, okay? And the reason why you're going to save it as a PDF is so that they cannot override and make any changes to it. It's not going to alter the size of the paper. So this chip bag is on an 8.5 by 11 size template. If you want to know the size, I'm going to show you how. You're going to unclick where it says Preserve Photoshop Editing Capabilities. You're going to unclick that, okay? And you're going to save it as a PDF. Super easy. Super easy, okay? If you want to make sure that you're doing on the right scale, you just go see image size, and you're going to see it's 11 by 8.5, okay? You can change these to the pixels as well. That's fine. You just want to make sure that you're on the right grid, okay? This looks kind of big. I'm going to change this a little bit. I ain't changing nothing. It's fine. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is open up a mock-up, okay? Damn! Mock-up here. Boom, there I go. That's just a simple mock-up. Now, if you did not purchase a template and you're like starting off and just making this as you go, you don't have money to buy templates right now, that's totally fine. You can find this chip bag mock-up, and I'm going to show you exactly where to go, okay? The link will be in my in my description here on YouTube. That's totally fine. I'm going to show you guys where to find it right now, okay? Boom. There you go. Here's the website. You can go to free-psd templates
free-psd-templates.com, and you can find all types of mockups for anything that you want to create. You can find it here. It's super easy. You're just gonna click on this download button, and you'll download the template if you like. Okay, super simple. It's not hard at all. So you're gonna go back to your mockup, which we're here. You're going to go to the one that says mockup, edit me, double click it, and you're gonna see,
boom, my beautiful picture right there, my logo, ALISTPARTYFAVORS, okay? You're gonna go to File, you're gonna go to Place Embedded, and you're gonna click on your template, okay? Your template, your chip bag you're gonna showcase the front of the chip bag only for the first mock-up. So you're gonna drag the corners up, okay? And drag the corners down. Hold your shift button so that you won't manipulate the chip bag, okay? I always leave a little space on the top and the bottom and the sides, okay? You see how the grid lines is right there? Booyah, it's telling you it's centered. Press the check mark, go to File, press Save, okay? It depends on what kind of mockup you have. Sometimes you have to change it, sometimes you don't. Let's go check it out. Booyah! There you go. Let's go ahead and make this screen bigger so you guys can really check out the details, okay? Bam! There you go. Look how cute that is, okay? Now, if you wanted to go back and just edit it or stretch out the sides a little bit, that's totally fine.
you can do that. Okay? You can just stretch it out like that. And just remember to go to File and Save, and then you go back to your mockup, and then boom. See that? And you just have to remember, as you're stretching it out, your text is going to go to the corners even more. If you don't want your images to be on the corner, you simply go to Edit, Free Transform, and just drag your sides back inwards. Ooh, that was like a tongue twister for me. Okay? And you press Save again, go back to the mockup, and then you'll see it's more centered, okay? So you see the design and everything. So you just make it a little smaller, this is like a 30. So you can see how it goes. Super cute, right? I know, super cute. I love it. Now, you can play with all of the adjustments if you like. If you want to take the background out, well, of course, you have to take the background out to save it for your mockup. So I'm just going to go and take the wording out here. I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to put mockup, Gavin, and I'm going to save this as a PNG, okay? And press Save. Now we're going to go back to the edit. We're going to duplicate the layer so we can make the back of the chip bag, okay? Move tool, just move it over like this, and then move the other one over like this, like this, like that, like this, like that. Go to File, go to Save, and you just go back and look at your chip bag. Now you have the back of the chip bag. Isn't that cute? File, Save As, save on your computer. Gavin, back, save it as a PNG. Okay? There you have it. Uno momento. I'm going to show you guys how to make a mock-up. I wasn't going to show y'all, but I'm going to show y'all. It's fine. Okay, you guys, we saved the chip bags, the front and the back. So this is the last step that I would do. In order to show my clients how the design looks, I will send them a mock-up flyer. So here's my mock-up flyer. This is how mine look with my design, with my scene incorporated with my logo. So of course I have order digital or print and ship. I have my phone number. I have my handle name for Facebook, for Snapchat, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. I have my website on the bottom. And so the only thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to File, Place Embedded, and I'm going to embed my chip bag design, okay? So we have the back of the chip here. I'm just going to make it a little smaller because I want my focal point to be on the front of the chip bag. And I'm going to place it there. I did forget that I had like a little screen. So I'm just going to use my background tool to remove it like that, okay? Just clean it up. Uh-oh, the tolerance is too high. Let's lower the tolerance to about 30, and let's try it again. There it goes. So now we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go to File, Place Embedded, and we're going to enter the front of our chip bag, okay? Boom, there we have it. And then we're going to do the same thing. I just don't like that little glow that's there, and I just removed it like so, okay? And there we have it. Now, if you wanted to add graphics, like I don't know if you guys follow me on my regular page, I like to add graphics on there as well. So I'm just going to add some graphics to my chip bag, like I always do, just to personalize it even more. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go ahead and click on this one, and I'm just going to drag it over. If you hold on with your mouse, you can drag over the image to wherever you want to drag it, okay? So I'm going to go to Edit. I'm going to go to Free Transform, and I'm just going to place it where I want to place it. I'm going to do the same thing and get some more. Probably use the logo, drag that over, put that, let's see. We don't want to move my background. I'm going to place the logo down here somewhere. Go to Edit, Free Transform. Of course, I'm going to make it smaller like that. And then I'm going to just drag maybe one more picture over. Maybe this one's standing up. Drag it over, and boom. And then we just make him a little bigger. So today, what we made was an actual chip bag, which is here from beginning to the end. Remember, our our template looked like this before. So you put your top of the chip bag, bottom of the chip bag, nutrition facts, the chip logo, company logo, pick at the bottom, design at the top, and the message. And this is exactly what we did. If we go back to the Gavin chip bag, you'll see the final look. It looks like this. I showed you guys another design here and a girl version here, okay? We made our mock-ups. We did the front and the chip bag like that. And then the last thing that we did was our mock-up. So once you have your mock-up of your chip bags, it looks like this. We can add a text at the top, and we can put chip bags. Let's make sure that the caps is on. So we can put chip bags like that. And we're going to change the color, of course. Let's see. Let's cancel that. Let's highlight this first. Then we're going to change the color to black like that. Check mark. Move tool. Move it to the middle. Boom. Add an outer glow to make it stand out like that. And we're pretty much done. So thank you guys for watching this first part of making a chip bag with A-list party favors. I'm going to go ahead and add the second part to this video. I'm going to actually show you guys how to assemble the chip bags, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and save this first. We're going to save as. We're going to change the name.
It's going to say mock-up, and we're going to change the name to Gavin Boss Baby, okay? Make sure you save that as a PSD so you can always change your mock-ups. Then we're going to go to File, Save As, and we're going to save this as a JPEG, okay? We're going to save it as a JPEG because that's the file that we're going to send to the clients, okay? So we're going to send it to the clients, and that's how they're going to, that's how you're going to send the mock-up. That's what they're going to see in their email. They're going to say, ooh, oh, yes, I love it, okay? Now, to print out the document, like I told you guys before, you're going to go to your document. Let me turn my printer on, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how you will print it out, okay? Remember, we did save this as a PDF file, right? Because that's how we want to send it to the clients for them to print out, okay? So we're going to click on print. Let's make sure that you guys are seeing this here. 1 second. I'm going to show you guys how this looks. Okay, I just wanted guys to see the screen. Okay, so you guys see the screen here. The screen is actually of the chip bag in print mode, okay? So you're going to click on the printer, and I have a HP printer, and you see the name here right there, okay? I have a lot of printers, but this is the printer that I use for my items, okay? We're going to change the orientation to landscape, all right? Make sure that everything is there. Let's see. Yeah, that's the printer, all right? We're going to click on more settings, okay? I'm going to change this to, I'm going to be using this is the paper I just had lying around here. So in the video, you're going to see I'm going to have Office Depot brochure and flyer paper. That's what I'm going to use today to print these out. And I'm just going to change the paper type. And I'm going to change it to, let's see. I am going to change this to what I usually use, okay? So you can either use heavy or heavy glossy. This is glossy paper, so I'm going to use heavy glossy, okay? I'm going to press OK. And I'm going to do it twice because I'm going to make 2 copies to show you guys in the next video. So I'm simply going to put 2 copies. It's on landscape because it's going to be on a full sheet of paper. It's fit to page. All laser printers print out with a border. So when you see my print, you're going to see a white border around it. I'm just going to click print, okay? And that is all. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And the next thing you
is me assembling these chip bags. So if you guys don't want to watch me assemble the chip bags, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to watch me assemble the chip bags, stay tuned. Okay, you guys, we are back, and I am here with the chip bags that I printed off the computer. These are 2 copies of the chip bags, okay, that we designed. On the paper that I did use is glossy paper, so I don't know if you guys can see that really well. It's glossy paper, and this is the brand that I use today. So this is from Office Depot. This is the premium brochure and flyer paper from Office Depot, okay? This is what I use to print. It comes with 100 sheets, and this is the glossy, and it's good for inkjet and laser, okay? This is what I use to print. So here we have 2 chip bags, Dorito chip bags, and this is what we're going to use. We have a paper crimper, and if you guys have been watching me on Instagram, you guys know that I always use a hot glue gun. It's very hot right now. It's at 100 watts, okay? So, the first thing first that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fold my chip bag, okay? I'm going to fold my chip bag and make some creases, and then I'm going to go ahead and seal them off, all right? There you go. So, first thing I'm going to do is take my chip bag. I like to line it up with my nutrition facts. So I have my nutrition facts on this side, and it's the same thing on my chip bag template. And I'm just going to fold it over like so. Hold it in my hand, and I'm just going to glue this side over, okay? I don't like to put a lot of glue because I don't want any holes in my chip bag. I'm going to simply take the glue and run it down the trim, okay? Like so. This one I'm going to do without the crimps, and the other one I'm going to do the crimps. So this is what I like to do. I seal the back like so, and then I set it aside so that it can dry, okay? This is one chip bag. I'm going to set it aside so that it can dry. Now this chip bag, I'm going to show you guys how you can use the crimper to make your crimp design on there. So we're going to simply fold it over like so. And then you're going to simply use your crimper. This is from Fiskar. And I'm going to simply slide it inside, like so. Okay? Make sure it's in there. Hold it down, and I'm just going to twist the knob, okay? And as you twist the knob, you will see you start to get your crimp design in the chip bag. You guys see that? Okay, good. Now we do it the same thing on the opposite side. So you go ahead and tuck it in, open it up, insert inside, and then just turn the knob, okay? Do a little bit more. Because the stapler is a little bit thicker, you have to do it a couple of times, okay? Boom, put that to the side. Now we can put our chip inside. And it's very important that you crimp it before you glue it down, okay? Get this chip bag, Doritos chip bag. These are the 1 ounce chip bags, okay? Put it inside there, the same way we did it before. Add some glue on the edge, not too much. It's very hot, so you gotta be careful, okay? And we're gonna close it. Line it up. Make sure it's lined up, okay? Close it, boom. Now this one is dry. I'm gonna glue the bottom and the top, okay? Remember, like I said, the glue gun is hot. I don't know if you guys see the flames coming out. It's very hot. So you gotta be careful so that you don't burn yourself, okay? Press it at the middle and slide over, like so. Flip it over and do the same thing. Press it at the middle and slide over, okay? You may get some glue on your fingers. That's fine. I'm used to it because I'm always making chip bags. Okay? Press it down. Make sure it's pressed down, and there you have it. This is 1 chip bag. Place that to the side, and we're going to do the second chip bag now. Add some glue. And I like to put the glue inside, and I like to actually, so I'm putting the glue right, but I don't leave it big like that. I'm going to use the tip of my glue gun and smooth it on out. Okay? Now I'm pressing it down, and I'm going over. Yes, I have glue on my finger. I'm just rubbing it through so that it doesn't burn me. And then you do the same thing for the other side. Okay? And that I messed up a little bit at the top, but that's fine. Okay? So you have both chip bags. Like I said before, I prefer not to use a crimper. I like to use a crimper like on Rice Krispie treats, fruit snacks, things like that. I don't really use it on chip bags because sometimes, like if you use like the Cheeto Puffs, it's bigger than it's real fat. So I don't really care for the crimper. This is the design with the crimp. As you see the crimp on the bottom. And it's the chip bag without, okay? Both look nice. Both are done with the glossy paper. Super cute, okay? So thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more templates on how to create things on YouTube, I did promise you guys in 2020 I was going to go ahead and show you guys some templates. Feel free to leave a comment below in the video and let me know what you want to see next. And I will be sure to add it on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys soon. Bye-bye.